So I don't have a recipe for this, so but this is what I'm doing. Just putting a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference this will make.
Live from your heart, babe. Don't hide in fear. Beware of fool's gold, smoke and mirrors. Watch out for tricksters, the wolves in sheep's clothes.
Today I'm gonna try and can my potatoes. And I'm gonna do a dry packing method, and I'm making ghee at the same time. I'm gonna put ghee in the jars along with some salt and pepper and stuff like that so that they're seasoned when they come out a little bit. But I'm gonna separate these by colors. So when they're this size, I'm just gonna put them in whole, right? So the little ones, so go ahead and do that. The purple ones I'll do separately, and then if I have a little bit extra left over, then I will do those. But I'm going to keep the skins on because our family likes the skins. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to. So I'm just cutting them about that size right there. Not too small, but not too big. And I don't want to do it in water at all, so.
Good company, and keep yourself in good company.
If you've never had these purple potatoes, I mean, they're gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know if you can tell. They are really good for you. These potatoes are low on the glycemic index. Glycemic? I can't even talk. Anyway, they're easy for your blood sugars, and they don't disrupt your blood sugar balance too much compared to regular, like say a russet potato. They're lower on the starch level, and they have a little bit of a different texture when they're cooked. Still a potato, but a little bit different of a texture. And if you haven't tried them, I encourage you to. They're absolutely delicious, and they add a beautiful variety to your plate.
Scam artist cons, I won't give your moments back when they're gone. So take care of yourself and love fearlessly. Keep yourself in good company. Take care of yourself and love fearlessly. Keep yourself in good company. Keep yourself in good company.
Go check on our ghee. Let's go check on our ghee really quick. This is ghee. So it's butter. So you take butter. No, I haven't done this before, but you take butter and you melt it down. And see all this creamy stuff? That's butter fats, or butter solids, I should say. And so basically I'm letting this melt on a low temperature. And then I'm going to let it separate. And we'll use the ghee, which will be this yellow oily stuff. That's ghee without the butter solids. So I was just going to spoon it. I'm gonna have to see how it separates, and if it's easy just to spoon out the ghee, and then that way I don't get the butter solids, because I don't want it. I don't think you can butter. I don't know, but I don't think you can. Anyway, I don't know what the deal is with canning milk. So I don't understand that process. So I'm gonna separate out the milk solids so I get the butteriness of the butter, just not the creaminess of the butter, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm not going to cut up the golden potatoes yet. I'm going to start with these ones because there's only so much my canner can do at a time, so I just figured I would start jarring up these ones here. These are, we'll do our purple potatoes first. All the jars. There we go, there's that one. Alright, I'm gonna see how I can skin the... Alright. Just want to get impurities off the top. A little bit closer so you can see. I'm trying to get all of these butter solids or milk solids off the top. Not looking for perfection, just most of it. So you have to do this with real butter. You can't do this with like artificial butter, or you have to do this with real butter. It won't turn out right. So I don't have a recipe for this, so, but this is what I'm doing. Just putting a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference this will make. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And I'll do this in each one. I don't know if it's enough or not enough. Doesn't seem like that much, but I'll do in each one. And then I'll add some salt. Salt. Here's a little bit of salt. And I don't need too much because this is salty salt, right? So just a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to add a little bit of flavor. I'm not trying to get all the flavor in the potatoes right now, just some of the flavor. All right, next step is we'll clean off the top and I'll put the lids on it and we'll get it ready to go into the canner. Well, I forgot to push record. Well, I'm gonna finish jarring these up here. And I think the extra potatoes we'll use for our dinner tonight. Let's get our ghee in there. More in there. That's definitely jarring up the potatoes. The rest I'm going to save for dinner tonight. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I pull out the first batch, and we'll see how it turned out. By the way, I am pressure cooking these at 10 pounds of pressure for 25 minutes. All right, so our first batch of potatoes is finished. All the hot air has naturally escaped on its own. It's still very, very hot, so we want to be very, very careful. I'm gonna turn it like so, and then I always lift so that the front of the lid is towards me and the heat goes majority of the way away from me. I usually put the lid upside down in my kitchen sink. So normally I've been doing it this way, and I don't know why. I thought that was a better way to do it, but clearly this is smarter because the rubber glass grabs the glass. My mother told me after watching. Okay, so again, we dry packed. I'm just praying that the glass hasn't cracked. Interesting. It's empty. As far as water goes, there's a little bit in there, but it's good. How fabulous. That's the purple. Aren't they beautiful? So we'll listen for the popping of the lids so that we knew there was one. We want to make sure everything seals. Doesn't seal, I'll just put in my refrigerator and we'll eat it in an upcoming meal. But most likely they will seal. Look at that, they're just beautiful. Anyway, we're gonna do the other ones later. I have to make dinner. So we're having corn on the cob, pork chops, and some cornbread. My potatoes are popping, and so that's a good sign. They're gonna cool. I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'll run the last batch. But it's looking really good. Thanks for coming along with me today on canning potatoes. Hi. So I didn't show you how I made dinner tonight, but I just thought I'd show you what I plated tonight after a day of canning. So here we have barbecued pork chop. We have summer squash from the garden that's been crusted in olive oil, Parmesan, and black pepper. And then we have corn on the cob from our friend Nancy Burton. Anyway, we've grilled up the pork chops and the summer squash, and we're gonna have that along with some cornbread that's in the oven. Anyway, I thought I would just show that to you really quick because I talked about what I was gonna make for dinner, so I figured I should show you. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great evening.